financing a venture. Module Overview. This module focuses on the development of a financial plan and expands it to the development of a financial strategy for a venture plan. Students will also become familiar with the types of financial statements that students will need to understand while operating a business. Foundational objectives. To investigate the types of resources and research that may be used to evaluate and plan an entrepreneurial venture. To understand the environment within which entrepreneurs operate. To develop skills necessary to read and interpret financial statements. Foundational objectives. To develop an awareness of the reporting techniques common in the accounting field to shape the impact of quantitative data and influence the uncritical reader, listener, or viewer. Identify sources of information used to solve problems and consider the authority of the sources employed. Learning objectives. Notes 8.1. To identify the steps of a good financial plan. Students should consult a number of resources to find different strategies for developing a financial plan. Although a variety of approaches may be found, all will have some commonalities. An accountant or a representative from a financial institution would be a helpful resource for the objectives in this module. A visit to a financial institution or an accountant's office, and discussion of their role in the initial stages of a business, is encouraged. A job shadow or work study module would also be valuable. Learning objectives. Notes 8.2. To examine and understand the financial statements that will be needed for a new venture. To improve one's strategies to interpret life/work information. Balance sheets, income forecasts, and cash flow projection statements should be analyzed and understood. Students should be required to produce cash flow projections and income forecasts for a business. The initial cash flow problem, including capital costs, that a business is likely to experience upon startup should be discussed, and solutions to the problem could be brainstormed. Students should prepare personal and business balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow projection statements using accounting forms or computer software. Basic record keeping, banking forms, petty cash control, budgeting, taxation forms, personal and business, inventory control, cash control, and bank reconciliation samples and activities should be analyzed and understood. Familiarity with the processes of the fundamental accounting cycle for a service business and exposure to an introductory accounting software package will provide students with basic accounting skills needed as an entrepreneur.